Hey guys, Dan Howman back with another Watcher of Realms video. Today we are on the test server. We are going to test the nerfed version of Boreas. We're going to test them out against Khamet and see how they compare. They're both A5 in really good gear, maxed out skills, maxed out artifacts. I'm on the test server, so I like to test the max potential of these heroes rather than the minimum potential, right? I have some great gear on here, so we're going to use it. Okay, so just to prove we are on the test server with nerfed versions, you can see if we go to freeze, anti-heal, it is 4 seconds instead of the 3 seconds. And you can tell by the multipliers being lower, okay? So they increased the anti-heal duration and they reduced the damage multipliers and a little bit of the range. So here we go. We're going to test it out. Now I'll show you the gear. They're in very similar gear. It's kind of more of a guild boss build, but they still have a decent chunk of attack. Okay, so they still have 14k attack, plus they have Tear of Twilight on both of them, and we're going to be using Dolores. So they'll get plenty of attack from those sources, and then a very healthy amount of crit damage, so they should do quite good damage. I have Power of Dominance off. I'm going to use basically only these two. You can see their gear is very similar. Khamet has slightly higher attack and slightly lower crit damage, and Boreas has slightly lower attack, slightly higher crit damage. I spent a lot of time to get the gear almost perfect between the two. This is the best I could do in about 40 minutes of moving gear, so I'm over it. We're going to compare it as is, and let's see how they do. They're both fully skilled up, all that good stuff. Again, fully awakened. Okay, I hope this is enough to do 21. I think it is. I think I only need these two heroes, so let's go. Let's go. Okay, so what we do is we're going to drop... let's put Boreas down here, I believe, and then we'll put Khamet up a little bit higher. Boreas has a bigger range overall, so I feel like that's a good comparison, okay? Now, I will give them both the Invigoration buff, and that will be done using my healer and my Dolores, okay? So I'm going to put Dolores here. This will give the boost to one of these two people. It went to Khamet, okay? And then when I put down my Eloin, it will give the boost to the other hero. So this should be completely even here. Okay, so we drop it like this. This should give him the boost. It did. Perfect. Because everyone else in range already had it. Okay. Okay, so this is pretty much all we're going to need here. What we're going to do is just basically pop all of the ultimates, get them going here, clear this first wave. We're going to drop Laurel down and then get rid of Laurel just so that next time around their ultimates are going to be good to go as well. Okay, do we want to put anything on the other side just for fun? I kind of want to try it with just these guys. I kind of want to try it with just these and see how that works. I think they can do it. You can still see there's a huge range on the freeze. You can see I was freezing people down here, no problem. So no worry there. I might have to actually, I don't know if Eloin can heal this. I think she can. Let's pop all these again. Everyone's getting close. We got 3 seconds left on Laurel, so we can do this. We can get him back. Get rid of her, rinse and repeat many, many times. Oh, we can probably go to 2x now, speed this up a little bit. Let's see how we do here. You can see Khamet and Boreas able to hit lots of people over there. All right, we will make it fair and wait, and then pop all these again, because we have 7 seconds here on our Laurel. So you basically get unlimited ultimates using this. So if you're not familiar with the strategy, Laurel resets the rage when you get rid of her. So you just have to use everyone's ult, then you get rid of her. And then we have Volca A1 in here who allows us to reduce the spawn time of our Laurel. So this basically allows us to have unlimited ultimates for the most part. I'm gonna pop Eloin right here. Keep up that healing, and then we're gonna pop these all yet again. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to take a look at the damage here at the end and see how everyone does here. Actually, Khamet able to attack up here, and Boreas not able to attack. So that might turn the tides in favor of Khamet. Okay, we're gonna get rid. Oh, we missed the timing here because we're on 2x timing and I wasn't paying attention. Let's use all these again. There we go. We have the boss here now. We should make fairly quick work of these enemies here. Really, this is an OP combo for this dungeon if you happen to have these heroes. It really is. Okay, so we ruined the timing here, so we're gonna have to just use that just to use this and use that, and good. We'll get rid of these last couple here. All right, now we're on the boss. Again, only 2 DPS even used in here, so this should be a pretty good comparison. I don't think this boss is gonna be able to break the wall before I can kill him. Or her, or whatever this creature is here. So we'll pop all the ults again. Pop the ultimate just to give a little bit extra healing, which shouldn't matter too much. Boreas definitely has a longer ultimate. Khamet is quite quick. Okay, pop you in, get ready, so we can get all these ultimates. Oops, it moved it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hit some more hits. Beautiful. Okay, let's see the difference. Let's see the difference. Let's see what kind of damage we get from each one. Now, don't forget that we're comparing only damage. However, Boreas brings a lot of CC to the table and anti-heal. So he is quite strong. Very, very, very strong, regardless of the damage he deals here, right? And look at that. Look at that. I think Khamet was even put in an advantage because, and maybe I should even redo the test. I'm curious if I swap their positions, do the same exact thing, what happens? Because Khamet was even able to attack when Boreas couldn't because he was in a tile closer. So if we swap this, do the same thing, and come back, I'm curious what the damage comparison will be. Now, this was only one run, but, I mean, look at this. He's still dealing as much damage as the #1 AoE damage dealer in the game, and he brings anti-heal and freeze. So quite insane. Let's just for fun, we will swap their positions and do the test again and see how it works. Again, I have no power dominance on. You can see it's grayed out there. I already showed you the gear between those two. Let's do the same exact thing, except for let's swap them, okay? So now we'll put Boreas up top. We'll hit 2x here. We'll put Khamet on the bottom. We will put our Dolores up here, which will give 1 invigoration buff. And then we will use our Eloin, who will give our 2nd. I even have invigoration on my Laurel, just in case. Okay, so we'll pop 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start getting rid of these enemies here. And then in a second, we'll drop all Laurel. We'll do the whole thing. I guess I'll just, you probably don't want to watch this twice, so I will just fast forward to the end, and we'll come back and, you know, take a look at the end to see how the damage looks. Be right back. Okay, so we're nearing the end here. Same exact story. I did literally the same as the last one. Pretty much identical timing on everything. So get in here, get rid of you, get rid of you, get everyone's ultimate back very quickly here. Wait until they both have their ultimate. Use everything at the same time for everyone. Been doing the same exact thing here. 1, 2, 3. Use that Eloin ult just to kind of keep people alive a little bit better. Dealing lots of damage here, getting these guys down. There's still some healing going out because there's no freeze. There's the freeze. That'll slow down the healing a little bit. Here we go. Almost. Okay. Now it's just boss time, and we will see what kind of damage we did here. I have a feeling it's going to be very similar. Maybe Boreas is even going to deal more damage now, which means he's even more broken than Khamet still. So, okay, we'll just throw a Laurel. Let's just get these ults going. I'm bored. Let's go. Come on today. Rip through these. Come on, bossy boss. Let's go. Doing it the same exact way. Normally I'd put Silas here to finish off the boss very quickly, but I want to do the same exact test, and I only want Boreas and Khamet to deal damage. Okay? So that's the point. What we're doing here. We really want to see the damage comparison between these two. Fully maxed out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Today. Pop that. Get rid of that. Pop the ultimates again. Let's go. Today. Boom, 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 boom. There's the big old hits. Beautiful. Okay. Now, let's check the damage comparison again. Even when I favored Khamet, Boreas still tied him. Now, if I favor Boreas by being able to hit more targets, is it going to be different? Let's see. Okay, and yeah. Okay, so Boreas is still dealing the same amount of damage as Khamet, even in his nerfed form. And Khamet, before Boreas, was still the best damage dealer in the entire game for GR1. For AoE damage, he is the best. And you can see Boreas is still basically better than Khamet, at least equivalent, if not better, right? There's, I'm sure, some RNG. They both do have 100% crit, but yeah. So in my opinion, the nerf was totally warranted. As you can see, he is still performing better than he probably should. And I'm not just saying that because I don't have him. I mean, look at this. He does the same thing as Khamet, and Khamet actually kind of needs his A3 just to have increased range. Now let's go through the Awakens real quick before I finish the video. But so again, I tested them as A5 because first of all, I had them already A5, so I didn't feel like building new heroes. Second of all, I want to test their max potential, right? So what does he get? Trigger chance of the talent, he gets some attack, frozen, purification damage, rage regen, and ultimate duration 10 seconds. That's quite strong. The problem with using Khamet in here is you really do want this increased ultimate attack range. You can see he's actually is allowed to attack sideways and attack kind of some enemies that are not even near him yet. And then the curse, I don't know. Unable to perform basic attack. I guess this helps probably for the wall. But again, interesting. Still, Boreas is kind of overpowered still. So, okay. That's it for the video. I know a lot of I've seen a lot of comments, people saying, you know, it's terrible that they nerfed him and, you know, maybe they should give us like a refund for stuff. But I will say the nerf is warranted and he is still better than Khamet, who before Boreas was the #1 AoE damage dealer in the game, hands down, no questions asked. So he is still an insane hero. So, okay, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and that subscribe button. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.